Hello and welcome to the highlights of day 2 of this first test, Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh from the Galle International Stadium. Bangladesh was looking extremely good at the end of day 1, scoring 292 for 3 with hundreds from their skipper Shanto, 136 and Mushfiqur 105 not out already in a record partnership of 247 runs for the 4th wicket, with Sri Lanka blowing away that top order rather cheaply for just 45 runs. In the bowling, Sri Lanka tried hard. 2 spinners and 2 fast bowlers, in fact debutant. Tharindu Ratnayaka looked the best, 2 for 124, and Asita Fernando at the top at 1 for 51. So we're all set and ready to start day 2 with Bangladesh looking to pile on the agony as we join our first commentators.
Suddenly decided to have the 2 slips in. I think that's a good move. Fernando. No swing, back of a length, but Mushfiq solidly behind it. It's a good corridor. Got to keep persevering there. And how about that? With that single, the partnership between Mushfiqur Rahim and Najmul Hossain Shanto reaches a 250 or 457 deliveries. A fabulous effort indeed. Oh, lovely shot, lovely shot. Not afraid to go aerial. The first boundary of the morning.
He hasn't taken the ball away from the left-handers, so he has become predictable. Asita Fernando.
Leg side-ish. Oh, given. Shanto will ask the question. He doesn't waste time. It did straighten down the line. I thought it was slightly on that leg side.
Brave decision. You have to give it to the umpire.
Yeah, and just freeze it there. I have a spike when the ball is next to the bat. Alex, I'm going to ask you to reverse your decision from out to not out. You're on screen, signal now.
Well, it's Worf. He can't believe it. He can't believe. That's the reason it's overturned. Upish. Matthews takes it. Threw the shot early and finally a breakthrough. It's Shanto who falls.
And finally, a breakthrough. Sri Lanka has been looking for. And a very well-judged catch from Angelo Matthews. Never easy diving forward. But that's a big scalp. Set batsman being removed. He was unlucky not to get 250. But a very timely innings from the captain. Scored 148. It's 309 for 4.
Brings out Litton Das to the middle.
Here's the chase once again, but this time no problems. The ball's reaching that before the fielder does.
Absolutely not. And take a look at how he plays with a nice high elbow. Usually you see players playing the horizontal shot, like a pull towards mid-wicket.
Waits on that. And, oh dear! My goodness, thrown at the wrong end. And he just makes it. Complete mishap averted.
Dhananjay De Silva was chasing the ball, and he could have been clearly instructed where to throw it. And if it goes wrong end, and Kusal Mendes, where's his positioning? Got to be behind the stumps.
Oh, dropped. That was an opportunity. Hit hard though. Mid-off and mid-on brought in. Mushfiqur thinks, I'll take him down, and that's his first boundary for this morning.
Yeah, look at his follow through, and it was past him. When Prabhat Jayasuriya reacted, the ball was past him.
Upish put down. Another opportunity. Sri Lanka not hanging on to their catches.
Look at the drop. This is Pathum Nissanka. Well, got it in both his hands and couldn't hold on.
Aerial again, this time in the gap. That's 4. Again, same area. Couple of bounces for Litton Das, brings up the 350.
He's picked the same spot. He was very nearly caught, but he's now made the adjustment.
Nicked, that's safe. More runs, more agony for the fielding team because it was aerial.
Down the wicket, gives him a real charge. And it's gone over the top for the maximum.
It tells you the toil of all the Sri Lankan bowlers. That's another one. And this over, the first one was from the bat of Litton Das, and this time around it was Mushfiq.
Fleet-footed. Lovely. Just puts his left foot away, gives him the time to free his arms, and that's going to be another 3-meter hit. Lovely. What a delightful shot. They're replicating each other and enjoying their time out in the middle. And it's finished for the moment. I think that should be the session, the first session of play. Alex Warp whips off the bails, and it's 91 for the loss of 1 wicket in the 27 overs played in this session. It's been very good once again for Bangladesh. Very healthy looking batting part for Bangladesh. Shanto going at 148 is the only loss, as we mentioned this morning. Mushfiqur Rahim carrying on in his merry way, dictating terms with a superb 141. Litton a touch lucky, but still he's ridden his luck, and he's played very, very confidently for his 43. Hasn't been easy for the Sri Lankan bowlers. 2 for 65 for Asita, couple of wickets for Tarindu, but tough work ahead for Sri Lanka with Bangladesh on 383 for 4.
Straight away some drift. That's something that we got to keep an eye on.
Driving and driving well this time. And that's 4. Great timing. Hathum Nissanka had no chance. Used the angle and went hard with his hands.
The sound of the bat was so crisp. Oh, beautiful. Leaning in towards the stroke. I mean, the Mendes at the catching position absolutely had no chance. Neither Hathum Nissanka at the sweeper cover. Beautifully placed, time. Should be a couple of runs minimum. Looks like much more than that. It's 4 runs. A bad delivery, and Milan Ratnayaka don't think he picked it up. And with that boundary, Mushfiqur Rahim brings up his 150. Just the 284 deliveries.
Well, his job is yet not complete. He knows that. Lot more work to be done. Wide to the off stump. Nicely pushed through extra cover, and that should run away to the boundary. What an elegant shot from Litton Das, who's closing in on a half century. The 400 is up for Bangladesh.
Litton Das brings up his 50. His 18th half century, 5th versus Sri Lankan. Coming into this test match just like Mushfiqur Rahim, under pressure. He's come good at number 6. Wonderful knock.
Oh, just over. Oh, tantalizingly close. It's gone to the boundary, but he must have had his heart in his mouth for a while.
Chips it with a short hand jab. He knew he'd got enough, and that's what he was aiming, the top of Chandimal.
Oh, now, big appeal. Is there an inside edge? Possibly that is the only thing that can save him.
He's asked for the review, but then again, the fielder, he was more interested in appealing rather than picking the ball up. They would have had an opportunity for a run out. We'll come back to that for now. We'll be going upstairs. Alex Wolf unmoved. Dhananjay De Silva has the one review up his sleeve, and he will definitely ask for it. He has.
Original decision is not out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets umpire score. Alex, you can stay with your original decision of not out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal
Well,
now.
his call not out and stays not out. It's umpire's call.
Jack back. No inside edge at all. Mushfiqur Rahim survives. Needed to crash into the stumps, and it doesn't.
Well, here come the covers. There's a sprinkling of rain. Unfortunately, Mushfiqur Rahim right in the nick of time. Just being saved by umpire's call. And he'll come back, but this is something that was predicted, I suppose, prior to start of play. But I think that looks pretty ominous, pretty threatening. Have a look at the Bangladeshi batting. Has been impressive. The early starters yesterday, losing 3 wickets at 45, and that brilliant partnership between the captain and Mushfiqur Rahim. Chanto, the lone wicket to fall today, and Mushfiqur combining with Liton Kumar Das on 61 for a 114 runs partnership so far. Yeah, the bowling has been tough going for the Sri Lankan bowlers. They have toiled hard. There have been opportunities created, but all they could muster so far are the 4 wickets. 423 as the covers come on here at the Galle International Stadium. It's looking ominous, but let's keep our fingers crossed.
We have another 31.4 overs remaining in the day. Play can go on till 6 p.m. If we don't get through those overs, it can be extended till 6:30 the most. 4 balls remaining in this over. Milan Ratnayaka to Liton Das. First runs after the break. Nice, played late. Liton Das. He's a class act.
That's thumped. Into the gap, another boundary of the over.
He's got that confidence and he's a clean hitter. Look, he was aiming in front of square and he gets it well away from that deep mid wicket. How clever was that? Brilliant timing, making contact just at the right moment. Liton Das, he's into the 80s.
That the left armour is darting the ball in, offering a bit of pace. He just opened the face of the bat to be able to get that placement. It's good batting.
Only 2 men on the offside. The deep point, a deepish mid-off. Oh, he's too good. Liton Das just suddenly decides to jump onto the leg side. He knows the line.
You gain when you prepared to take few risks. It was calculated. He knew the ball is not gonna target the stumps.
There again, this time he does paddle it down past the diving fielder to the boundary. Well, that was on the cards. The batters were prepared for that line.
When you go that wide outside the leg stump, it allows the batter to maneuver it rather than hitting it to square leg, he could control it with his wrists, which he does so well.
Oh, hey, well, that was on the cards. You can feel from the demeanor of the batter, Mushfiqur Rahim, from the grimace. It seems that he might just decide to take that review. He's hung around, thinking about it, and taking it.
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets umpire's call. Alex, you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
Given out, umpire's call, just clipping the leg stump. Mushfiqur Rahim, after a gallant, magnificent innings, takes the long walk back. This has been absolutely marvelous, a brilliant score. The partnership of 149 broken with that fall of wicket of the great Mushfiqur Rahim. Standing up in the dressing rooms, applauding the coach and everybody. This has been a tremendous innings, an innings of class, of quality. Superb knock from the veteran. Mushfiqur Rahim goes out for 163. It's 458 for 5. Oh, he had to drag it from quite a long distance. Big appeal. Umpire has given it. Uncalled for stroke from Liton Das.
Very clever cricket indeed. The initial plan obviously was to bowl dots, and that has paid off. Attempted reverse sweep because he was looking to open up that area because he had that leg side area covered. He's unfortunate, out for 90. Liton Das, 458 for 6.
Swivel round, not in absolute control, but enough on the bat to take it to the boundary.
Oh, lovely shot. Just leans into it. It's 4. It's a fast outfield here.
He's bowling it right in the batsman's arc. Full and straight. Hammered down the ground by Jaka.
Ball. Played all round it. Through the gate she goes. It's a wicket for Milan Ratnayaka, and the 7th is down.
He's never given up. And a delivery again. Jack back off the seam. Did not move that much, but just enough to go through the gate. Milan Ratnayaka finally gets one. Jack Raleigh, the wicket keeper, he's gone for 8. Bangladesh 474 for 7. Outside edge and goes through. Usually I think it's coming to Mendes, a safer slip fielder. That should have been taken. Yes, it went quick.
The widey slip working against Sri Lanka. It got to him a lot quicker than he did expect, and that's what you get. Tired fielders reacting a little slow, a fraction of a second slow, and it flies through. Ball. Nicely bowled. He deserved that, Milan Ratnayaka.
Beaten genuinely outside the off stump, the 5th off stump line. This occasion it was middle stump, moved away after pitching. Milan Ratnayaka, he certainly deserves those rewards. Islam gone for 6, 483 for 8 Bangladesh.
There he goes, gets the edge, follows the ball, and the keeper does a good job going across and takes the wicket, takes the catch.
This is the line to ball, especially in a test match. A bit of deviation of the surface. Batter hung the bat out, only managed an edge, and a neat catch behind the stumps. It's 484 for 9.
Well, as we thought, the light was getting darker, and the umpires, Rataka, Alex Wolf, have decided that it's not safe to carry on, and they're just deciding to come off. within a day's time. Sri Lankans have done exceedingly well. They lift their spirits when they come in to bat tomorrow after the Bangladeshi completion of the innings, which has still got a wicket in hand. 148. Najmul Hussain Shanto, Mushfiqur Rahim 163, Liton 90. But the tail not really lasting long. Still the two batters out in the middle, Hassan Mahmood and Nahid Rana. Bangladesh are 484 for 9. Come to the end of the day's play, they can take a lot of heart. The three bowlers on top there, 3 for 80 for Asita. Milan chipped in with 3 for 38. Tarindo, touch expensive, 3 for 196. And Sri Lanka have done well to get the 9 wickets in all in the Bangladeshi innings here.